The boy suddenly spotted several attack helicopters flying overhead and immediately alerted the Somali militants. The leader quickly deployed to engage them, unaware that they were facing elite U.S. forces, the 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment, Rangers, and Delta Force. After the fall of the Somali regime in 1991, warlords seized power, inflicted frequent fighting, and left the people destitute. In 1992, the UN dispatched peacekeeping forces, but the food they were carrying was looted by warlord aides, who even killed civilians and 24 Pakistani peacekeepers. This angered the UN, which authorized Aided's capture, with U.S. General Garrison in charge. On October 3, 1993, Garrison deployed the operation. Delta was responsible for the capture. The Rangers established a perimeter, and the Humvee convoy was responsible for the evacuation. Confident that the battle could be over in half an hour, he underestimated the enemy, allowing the Black Hawk helicopter to be discovered prematurely. Armed with AK-47s, the militants set fire to tires to set up roadblocks, and the streets were instantly engulfed in flames. Delta Force quickly stormed the target building and captured one individual, only to discover the militia outnumbered them, blocking their evacuation route. A Black Hawk rescue mission nearly took an RPG hit, but an unexpected incident occurred, leaving a ranger critically injured and the mission spiraling out of control. The U.S. military struggled to distinguish between civilians and militia, limiting their counterattacks and forcing them to fight on after communications were lost. A hostage escort was attacked by artillery fire, though the team narrowly escaped. Despite suppressing fire from the Black Hawks, they were mired in urban fighting, with militias emerging from all directions. A Humvee convoy was ambushed during its evacuation, killing a comrade and leaving Garrison devastated. Another Black Hawk was hit by an RPG and crashed. Garrison ordered a rescue mission, unaware that hundreds of militants were rushing to the crash site. The team passively took the brunt of the urban fighting, suffering heavy casualties and being held back by concerns for civilians. One team member narrowly escaped by mistake by entering a civilian home, but the brutality of the battlefield remained. The first wave of wounded soldiers were evacuated to base, leaving everyone horrified by the devastation, while the rescue effort continued. 2 of the 4 men on board the crashed helicopter died and 2 were injured. While evacuating the wounded, they were ambushed by militiamen. The team witnessed the mutilated remains of their comrades, leaving them with a lifelong scar. 2 members fell behind and were attacked, and another Black Hawk was shot down, forcing the rescue team to split into 2 groups. The second crash site team was pinned down by fire, and despite taking refuge in a building, they were unable to withstand the siege. 1 comrade was killed, and the militia paraded his body through the streets. A Humvee convoy was trapped by a roadblock, and the team members sought relief on foot. Garrison sought help from Pakistani peacekeepers. Militiamen bombarded the casualty area of the U.S. base, but were repelled by returning Delta Force members. At 11:23 p.m., reinforcements arrived, and air support began strafing, but they were still unable to eliminate the militiamen in hiding. The U.S. military, assisted by Pakistani forces, withdrew, while the Rangers retreated on foot with armored vehicles, reaching a safe zone at 5:45 a.m. the following day. The battlefield was ultimately a devastated mess, strewn with corpses, leaving only a desolate and deadly silence. This thought about easy capture turned into a brutal stalemate due to underestimation of the enemy, leaving endless trauma.